Welcome to the Yas Marina circuit for the finale of another thrilling Formula One season. It's been a breathtaking year, and we end it at a track that's been the scene of many glories and heartbreaks over its history. It's time to end the season in style. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn one. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, Fernando Alonso and Yuki Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Bottas, Antonio Giovinazzi and Stroll, Russell, Ireland, Esteban Ocon and the engineer, Latifi, Mazepin, Vettel, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Mick Schumacher. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, watch your pace. We've been informed that the safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stopped vehicles on the track. Exit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Nice move. Good job. The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Our gap to the car in front is 4.0 seconds. Callum in the pits. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Some information on Verstappen. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. We're leading our teammate by 21.2 seconds. We've lost some time to the car behind. laps of fuel remaining. Green flag. Some information on Stroll. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. Been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Callum's dropped out of the race. This is your final lap of the race. That's it, what a season. Great work this year, really great work. It's been hard at times, but we've come through.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. They've done it then. Victory in the last race of the season and the championship as well. What a phenomenal end to a terrific Formula One season. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Taking care of the car was absolutely vital today. It's been obvious all weekend that the pace was there, but look at the attrition rate we've had. They would have been very concerned about any minor anomaly towards the latter stages of this Grand Prix.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to the engineer. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull. After a long and hard-fought season, they built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Appreciate your time.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you will receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
Thanks so much for the invitation to your HQ. Let's have a little chat about the team's performance this season.
That interview clip circulating online paints your teammate in a pretty bad light. From an outsider looking in, it seems like your team's making a conscious effort to avoid talking about the issue. Why is that? In a recent interview, you spoke on the topic of mental health in sports, and you mentioned you were initiating a mental health program at your team HQ. What drove this decision? Other teams have invested more in their facilities than you have. Are you happy with what you have, or is there a cash flow issue? Isn't it safe to say you focused heavily on driver development? Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team? Well, thanks a lot for inviting us here. It's been fantastic.
our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend. The department has some good news to share. They've just finished working on a facility upgrade. The details are available in your inbox. Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.